What's going on, train people? I'm Ben Wayne, back with another video, and today we got another unboxing for you. Now, if you follow me closely on Instagram, specifically on Tuesdays, you know I go live for Train Talk Tuesday, every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern to talk train stuff, and a lot of times we do unboxings there, so follow closely if you haven't already. It is at Ben_trains_ on Instagram. All right, so let's get to it. What do we have here today? Okay, you know, as I say in a lot of these videos, there are a few things that get me excited, like opening a new train box. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let me make sure everything's tightened up here. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. I never get tired of unboxing new trains. I got to do some other videos other than unboxings, but look, sometimes so much new stuff comes in all at once, and I'm so anxious to share it with you guys. Gotta hop on YouTube and share it, you know? That's part of the experience. Let's go ahead and pluck that. All right, what we got here is a beautiful orange box, nice and shiny, in the fresh plastic. Get that to the side. Passes the new smell test, all right? So let's go ahead and open the box and see if we can get that new engine out of here. See what it is. All right. Go ahead and get that. Got that new train smell on deck here. And as you guys have probably guessed by now, we have one of Lionel's brand new UP Heritage Units. This one is specifically the Rio Grande. Go ahead and use the cheat code to get that out. Forget the ribbons. Oh, wow. And boy, she is amazing. Now, Lionel came out with about 6 different heritage units out of their 2022 Volume 2 catalog. And these things are just truly striking. So if you are able to add one to your collection, I suggest you do so. Engines like this typically go relatively quickly. And then once they're gone from your local hobby shops or your favorite train stores, you usually see them on eBay these days for like double the price, right? And you guys know, if you're familiar with me, you know I like to call that stuff out. But this is just beautiful. So let's go ahead and get some of the protective packaging off of this real quick. I'm going to take my time with it. This is the hardest part of the hobby, is slowly unpackaging a brand new engine, because your excitement just wants you to rip everything off without really thinking logically about it. And that's how you get damage. So I am trying my hardest not to rip everything all at the same time while gawking at the paint scheme of this engine. This is just absolutely beautiful. Look at this thing. So you got Rio Grande, and this is one of the most scenic areas that this goes through. The Rio Grande is one of the most scenic railroad areas, and that's why you have some of the mountains here and stuff like that. If you go on YouTube and follow some of these train hopping guys who just hop on freight trains through this area, you know, they got some of the most scenic passes in railroad in the world. This is absolutely incredible. Guys, I'm looking at this live for the first time, just like you are, and so I'm trying not to forget that I'm doing a review video, but this is amazing. Look at the paint on this thing. And I haven't forgot about you guys. I'll get some close-up shots, but let me just take this in. Let me take this in. This just looks absolutely incredible. I love the detail here, right? So like I said, Lionel came out with about 6 of these. This is the SD70ACe. Some people refer to them as the SD70ACe, but gosh, I just love to have diesel power on my roster. So I'm happy just to add this to my list of power on the layout. This is amazing. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I am just so excited just to be able to add this engine to my layout. This is an expensive hobby. And back when I was a kid, I just had one engine and one car. Lionel, um, you guys know this hobby. This is an expensive hobby. It's not just Lionel, it's any model railroading because of the detail that goes into these pieces. Um, but man, when you open a new engine, that feeling you get, it's just hitting me, man. It's just hitting me. All right. So you guys take a look at that while I get this packaging out of the way. I'm going to get this box back into the other box. And I'll get this back into the shipper box. Well, let me get it back into the plastic. See, it's easy to get carried away. I have this habit of sometimes getting the box back into the shipper and completely forgetting I have the plastic. So let me get the plastic on there. All right, and let me get the shipper. Work with me, work with me. All right, let me do it this way. The process will be smoother this way. All right. So, of course, you get the usual books and stuff. If you're not familiar with Lionel Legacy stuff, um, everything you need to know is in here. I highly recommend that you read these. For me, I'm not going to read them, and we'll just file that to the side. But this is just a gorgeous engine. This is beautiful. So, like I said, Lionel released about 6 of these. If you want to go all in and get 6, if you can, do it, man. Do it. If you can only get just one, that is okay. That is okay. And you can try to slowly acquire them over time. But this is just a beautiful model. So, if you know me well enough, you know I couldn't stop there. Like I said, they did create more. So let's go ahead and reveal. We got the Katy, right? I had to get this one. I just love the paint scheme. This might be one of my favorite ones that Lionel dropped. This is just, the paint scheme is just absolutely incredible. I love the red and like the burgundy striping and the silver accents. This just looks absolutely incredible on the layout, guys, honestly. Look at this. Look at this. All right. Man, well, we'll sit that next to the Rio Grande, right? We'll sit that next to the Rio Grande. Let's make sure you guys can see that. All right. This is just. Now, I know I've seen the Katy before. I opened this before, but, I just can't get over how beautiful this engine is, honestly. And the detail. And guys, the sounds out of these engines, Lionel has truly stepped their game up when it comes to the sounds. Now, I have an older SD70 unit from 10, 12 years ago, and compared to these new SD70s, it sounds absolutely terrible. So the sounds on these new ones, it gives you that oomph when it's on the layout. Like, this is real railroading here. It is so immersive, the sounds that are coming out of these units. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. All right, so I had to keep it going. I had to get, the Chicago Northwestern. I love the green and yellow scheme here. And it is just another great looking engine. And again, sounds incredible. The details, of course, same tooling, so the details are going to be off the charts, as you would expect from a full-scale model from Lionel. These engines are just absolutely beautiful, right? I also got, I'm stopping there. So this is what I have for now. This is what I have to share with you guys for now. Will there be more? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see, right? We'll see. I just love these paint schemes. And, you know, the wife is going to say, well, it's all the same engine. Well, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Look at the intricate details of each one. They're all different, and they all have their own character and uniqueness that they will provide on your layout, man. Honestly and truly. Um, so you can't have too many of these. That's my take on it. You can't have too many of these. So this is what I want to share with you guys for now, okay? I'm going to share these with you guys just for now. Maybe there's more coming down the pipe. I don't know. I don't want to spoil anything, and I'm not going to make any guarantees. So you guys just continue to follow me on Instagram, and you'll see. And you'll find out there first if there's more to come. All right? So we'll see. But there's more to come. So what I'm going to do is I'll make sure you guys have shots of each one, and then I'm going to get it rolling on the layout, right? We're going to get it rolling on the layout and then see how it goes. So if you're interested in getting one of these engines, be sure to hit up one of my favorite stores. We have Legacy Station here in Georgia. They're the ones who got me back in model railroading as an adult, right? And then I also have trainworld.com. Hit up my people at trainworld.com. They got these engines in stock as well. So between Brian and Ken Jr., I'm always going to be in trouble with Legacy Station or Train World giving me access to these beautiful models. These are just absolutely gorgeous. Let's go ahead and get them out on the layout.
Yes, sir. Start up and stand by. Out. Train is
All right, so guys, that was a quick overview of the new SD70s. Let me know what you guys think about the sounds on these things. To me, absolutely immersive. When it comes to the detail, off the charts. Sounds, off the charts. Presence on your railroad, it's going to be off the charts. If you were even thinking for a second about getting a Heritage unit, pull the trigger. And if you decide you don't want it later, which is not going to happen, you can always sell it because these are in extremely high demand. You simply cannot go wrong with any of these engines. So I think I'll just leave that there. So I think I'll leave it off there with that advice. Pull the trigger if you want to get one before they are gone. Until next time, I'm Ben Wayne, the Train Collector's Train Collector. Out.